this is going to be a totally different kind of Share Saturday. This shirt I was wearing, remember I have to go to Dollar Tree to try to find those freeze-dried strawberries my granddaughter loves. Well, this lady could only see that part of my shirt, and then she asked what it said because she thought it said just crotch. So thought I'd share that with you. Anyway, I got a present that is not small from my dad and sister. See what it's labeled? Gaming chair. Anyway, I'm gonna try to show this, assembling this. I'm gonna have to do something about that lighting, sorry. But see you on the other side. Okay, I did not show putting on this seat because you just would have seen my rear end the whole time, and that's just no. So what we're going to do now is there's a hole here. We're going to put the back of the chair in there. All right. And again, I think it would be mostly rear end, so we're not watching that. So you're probably going to come back. I'm probably going to be done with the chair, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, the chair is finished. I did put the blanket from Jennifer Wysocki. That is another yarn. Shannon's pattern, which is called Joy's Trip Around the World, I think, or at least Joy's Trip. Anyway, there's a tutorial. It's a quilting pattern, but she turned it into a crochet. But this was made by Jennifer Wysocki, and when she was my Secret Santa last year or 2 years ago. I think it was last year. Anyway, it was also her breast cancer awareness blanket. But I have it, and it sits there all the time. And so it got to be back on this chair, because on the other chair that I was using, it was too little. So it does have this lumbar support, which I can tell you already, this is making all the difference in the world. It can plug in and do some massage too, but I'll tell you what, having that lumbar support, holy moly, it's like night and day for me sitting in this chair. Plus, I'm going to push you way up. Let me show you this. Let's see if I can manage to do it. Oh, I'm gonna have to aim it down more. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with that. Okay. You do that, and you flip it over. And these are my frizzy bee pants, not literally hers, but makes me think of her every time I sit on them. Now, I'm only 5'5", and my feet are way off the end. So when Michael, Michael Crochet said, MDL Crochet Michael said, if you're more than 5'5", the little leg rest, I don't know if you can see it right here, and you can see my feet are way past it, is probably not going to work for you. So, okay, that was probably real quiet, but I just wanted to show you that because for me, that is going to make a big difference. Now, I need to turn this and get this set in the right, because part of the reason I knew this style would work for me, I think that is pushing me too far forward. Okay, I am sorry about that earthquake that just happened there, not literal, sorry. Sorry if you just experienced a real earthquake. I was just talking about banging around the table that the computer is on, because it's like this, so it's open underneath, and that was part of the reason I liked this design, because I can put my feet up or keep my feet elevated, because I have a lot of inflammation in my knees, and then that causes a lot of pain. Anyway, no big deal, but being able to elevate my feet while I work, amazing, because I can do it facing this way too, because it can go out underneath because it's completely open under here. Anyway, I did manage to, it's just a little too high. Okay, let me just, the amount it adjusts is really good. Nope, a little bit more. I'm trying to get it under, there we go. There's a little bar here, because this, it's not something I've ever talked about, but this thing that I put the whiteboard on, without the whiteboard on it, you can lift it up and hook it where there's a hook there right above this cone of cotton. You can hook it up so it's flat against the wall, so it's not even a desk. Now, with my whiteboard on it, it's not going to do that, but the whiteboard's on with command strips, the Velcro kind, so I could totally do that if I needed to, get it out of the way. Anyway, so it's open underneath, completely open, like all the way through, so I can also put my feet up if I'm facing that direction. So this chair is just a lot smaller than the black chair that my husband got me, so initially, and then so I had to switch to a smaller chair, and it wasn't working. Obviously, I can't turn with the foot holder out, but it's really easy. You just kind of slide it in and out and flip the little cushion over. Anyway, that was my sharing Saturday. I'm gonna do 2 more shares. Number 1 share. Go watch Rusty's birthday on Mama G's. I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put it as a pinned comment as soon as this uploads, because you can't comment until it actually pushes out, from what I understand. Oh, so sorry. I apologize. Anyway, so go watch that live, and wish Rusty a happy birthday. That would be great. And as well as, watching them, they're just lovely human beings. Big supporters. Secondly, go watch some Rachel Thrifty Crocheter. She just opened some Happy Mail I sent to her. Some of that was my stash. Some of that, the sparkly yarn she opens was actually like I said, I'm sharing. Another yarn gave me all that yarn, so I sent some of that to Rachel, because she had said in one of my lives, I think, commented about liking sparkly yarn. But go ahead and watch Rachel and support her. She's a lovely human as well, and just so sweet and kind. Kindness leads with all of these people I just mentioned. Go and support them. With Rachel, I'll link that video where she opens the yarn. Like I said, most of it was from my my yarn stash. Not that I don't have yarn, but I was very particular. Wanted to send her some Christmas type yarn, but not necessarily Christmas yarn, if that makes sense. Lexie got some Christmas yarn. I sent something else totally not yarn, and I'm not even being sarcastic, literally not even close to being yarn, to Camille. She won't get that till next week sometime. But anyway, my sharing Saturday, and now I'm going on and on and on, and that's what I do. But we'll call it. I wasn't expecting to do that for sharing Saturday. I wasn't actually sure what I was going to do for sharing Saturday, but let me tell you what. Let me see if I can sneak peek this a little bit. You kind of got a little sneak peek. Let me try it this way. That's my dachshund. You saw a lot more right there. That's for Armchair Chef Lori's make along, crochet along. Actually, I don't know if it has to be crochet and knit. I don't know if hers has to be yarn. I apologize. But yours doesn't have to be made within this month or finished within this month with her. You can send her something that you've previously made that qualifies for a unique / ugly pumpkin. So I'm probably going to send her my granddaughter wanted a pink and purple pumpkin purse. Pink, purple pumpkin purse. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, so Armchair Chef Lori's, that's her challenge. Cornucopia and Turkeys is Live Fantastical's challenge. I think that's just 1 entry, but I could be wrong. Maybe you can do 2. Just Vintage Crochet is Crafting Kitties Creator Spotlight this month. I'm actually going to try to do that knitting with crochet hooks. I'm going to give it a shot. And Kitty Lane Create and Relate has a cardigan challenge going, but there's very, very specific rules that you have to follow. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm so tired. I thought I slept well last night. Maybe not. Anyway, the biggest challenge that I've been participating in is Camille's Creations. Did I hook that too far? No. This is an example of one of the items from Camille's Creations Happy Holiday Challenges. It does not need to be this holiday. Ladybird. Ladybird loves. These would be perfect for your advent calendar thing that you want to do with the stockings. This does not take much time at all. I didn't understand the heel, so this heel is not correct. Watch the video because I messed that up. But you can't tell, and it doesn't matter. This is all from the same skein of yarn. It's a very interesting skein. So anyway, that's not enough challenges for you on December. It's Summer Down Under. I'm the collaborator with Live Fantastical Michelle. So if you want to participate in that, that would be awesome. And hopefully 2 days of watching me do stuff instead of me talking to you was good. I don't know. But go subscribe to people. Go watch Mama G and Rusty's live. Seriously, it's Rusty's big 40th birthday, or 29th with 11 years experience. Either way, seriously, thank you all for coming in. Can I get an amen? And hugs to you all.